Hey, it's Kevin. Thanks for coming by for another Road Warrior video blog. Bear with me. You're going to keep seeing my eyes dart over to the right-hand side here. And I don't talk about driving often, but right now I'm talking about driving. I'm looking at my gas gauge, and my big yellow light is on. Now, what's funny is I got one of those little range things that tells me how many more miles I've got on my tank of gas before I run out of gas. And back in the old days, I would push a car, gasoline tank down to its bare bones. Now, not so much, because I really don't feel like dealing with the hassle. I mean, I have run out of gas in the last 10 years in one of my cars, and I wasn't paying attention. Well, luckily I got the yellow nag light. I got the number in front of me. My range is now 15 miles on the gas, so I'm going to have to get gas here. And what's really weird, bear with me, man, itchy. What is this nose itch I got here? But what's really interesting to me is I don't normally let it get this low. And it's not that gas prices are, they're higher right now. We've had worse, but I mean, again, I remember paying 39 cents a gallon when I first started driving. We'd go across the river, we'd go across the bridge and from Quincy to West Quincy, Illinois to get cheap gas. And I remember paying 39 cents in my Volkswagen when I first filled up. So I paid, what, $4 to fill the tank, I think? I think it was a 10-gallon tank or close to it in the Volkswagen, so I paid like $3.90. And struggling to get $4 in my pocket at the time. Now I fill up my tank for $20, $25, and I'm not thrilled. But when I had the SUV, it was sometimes $40 and $45, and I've got friends who can fill up a tank for $80. That's not the point. But it's like now, there are just some hassles you don't want to deal with. And for me, going to the gas station is one of them. I've even got enough fuel cards where I can go to almost any, of the stations and get 3 cents off or 10 cents off my tank of gas or whatever it is. But that's still a hassle. Just getting gas is just and it's sad that I've gotten that way. And remember, when I first started getting gas, you pull up to the gas station, you have people fill your tank for you. I think you paid 3 cents, 6 cents extra, whatever it was, to have a full service, stop. Because I remember when we first switched over to not full service, when we actually switched first over to self-serve, and that was a weird thing. And here we are 40 years later, 40 plus years later, and there's still some states where you can't pump your own gas. It's weird to me. I'm obsessed with the gas tank, and I'm now down to 13 miles in my range. And what I don't know is how accurate this thing is. I'm driving through Nashville getting ready to go to one of my favorite gas stations. Not that I won't pass 20 gas stations on the way. Yeah, I'm going to search out the cheap gas because I'm that cheap guy. But it's funny how there are just little quirks we all have where you run the gas meter down to, the gas gauge, if you will. What station you'll bypass because, well, I don't like their gas. They're a little bit too expensive. I don't like their service. Whatever it is. It's silly stuff, but I think we're all that way. We all have those weird little tendencies and quirks, and well, okay. I'm now down to, 12 miles, and okay, so now I'm getting, not nervous. Okay, nervous. Because 10 miles or 12 miles in this case isn't really 12 miles. Because I've not driven a mile, because I'm not driving 60 miles an hour while we've talked. Or I don't think I have. I better stop this, pay attention to that, or I'll be on the side of the road. And having a video camera doesn't really help that regard, does it? See you next week. Another Road Warrior, kevinmason.us. You can also find us on Facebook, find us on YouTube. As I say each and every week, wherever you found us this week, come on back next week. We'll be here. Would love to have you for another Road Warrior video. Thanks.